Hello everyone, and welcome to the Club Treasurer webinar. As we go through the slides, please feel free to pause the video or take notes as needed. Let's begin. A club treasurer's monthly responsibilities include going to meetings, managing the club's bank account, creating and updating the budget, collecting dues, and communicating with the school bookkeeper or the financial administrator. A club treasurer's annual responsibilities include preparing a budget for the Key Club year, coordinating the dues process, and training the treasurer-elect when he or she is elected in February. The Key Club bylaws contain important information on what a club can and cannot do. For example, dues amount, committee assignments, appointed positions, and the elections process. Standard form can be found on floridakeyclub.org under Documents and Resources. If the bylaws are violated, a club can face serious consequences. Amendments to the bylaws can be made through a club vote. The amendment must be proposed prior to a meeting, then voted on at a normal club meeting. Paying dues. How much are dues? International dues are $7 and district dues are $6, making for a total of $13 plus whatever your high school club dues are. A typical club charges anywhere from $20 to $25, which can include money for a t-shirt or any service projects that may occur during that year. What are dues used for? On an international level, dues are used for club and district resources, but also for the Key Club magazine. The Florida District uses your dues for district board expenses, general administration, and the Florida Opportunity Fund, which we will cover later during the video. When are dues due? Early bird dues are due November 1st. You can send your invoice in by October 10th, and the regular dues deadline is December 1st. By doing this, you can improve your club's chance of receiving district awards, including the Early Bird Patch, which is a cute little patch that you get in your Decon goodie bag, and it improves your club's officers' chances at being distinguished. For best chances of receiving this, send your club's invoice on October 15th, and the final date for dues is to be received by December 1st. After this point, clubs are marked as delinquent and the club and its members are no longer in good standing. The schedule for early bird dues. This is the schedule that the Florida District of Key Club International, Incorporated, recommends. So for the first week of September, hold your first meeting and inform members of dues and requirements. During the month of September, remind potential members about the application and the deadline. Again, make sure that they know what they are paying for. During the third week of September, hold the second meeting and collect application and dues. During the fourth week of September, finalize the club roster, and on October 1st, update the Membership Update Center. On October 4th, generate the Membership Update Center invoice, and October 6th, contact the bookkeeper. On October 10th, send the check, and on October 15th, check with the bookkeeper to see if the check has been cleared. By November 1st, this is the final deadline for early bird dues. This gives you roughly 20 days for the check to get to Key Club International. Call 1-800-Kiwanis to check if it has been received. What happens when you don't send in dues? Well, your club is no longer in good standing, so it's super important that you do so. Using the Membership Update Center. It opens annually on September 14th. Visit www.floridakeyclub.org/dues. Access the Membership Update Center by logging in with your advisor's information. Update the membership list with new members, print out the invoice, and give it to your bookkeeper or pay with a credit card. Developing a club budget. What is a budget? So a budget helps you plan for the entire year, and you plan so that you can make sure that you want to do all the service projects that you want to for that year. What are the components of a budget? The following slide has an example. So for example, income portion of the budget. The following says, how much you get in dues, how much you have to spend. And this is the spending aspect of it. Feel free to pause it and just take a closer look. Fundraising. Why do we fundraise? We fundraise so that your club has the money to fund any activities, and you also fund for nonprofit organizations that Key Club is involved in. You can also fundraise for the district and international conferences that are held annually. You can also fundraise for the Eliminate project, excuse me. Sponsorship fundraisers. Fundraise where you can seek sponsors, bowl-a-thon, dance-a-thons, and walk-a-thons. I know specifically in the Florida area, Publix is an amazing sponsor that will provide you with food for your volunteers and for your attendees. Make sure that when you're asking companies to sponsor you, that you have a professional letter, you ask them in professional attire, and that you are well representing Key Club International. Also, it's super important to give them a thank you letter after they have made a donation. Sales fundraisers. Fundraisers where you can sell a project. Key Club International and Kiwanis both have licensed merchandise, which you can find at the websites below. Project and budget resources. Contact your district treasurer. They are more than welcome to help you with any of the problems that you may encounter throughout your term. Your sponsor in Kiwanis Club, their club treasurer, will also be delighted to help you, as will your lieutenant governor. Feel free to check out these websites for any help. FLOF, the Florida Opportunity Fund. How to apply for FLOF. The Florida Opportunity Fund is a grant for service projects in the Florida District. Go to the following website, www.floridakeyclub.org/FLOF. Download and complete the application. Follow instructions and fill out application, and the application needs to be received by April 30th of 2020. How to apply for YOF, the Youth Opportunities Fund. This is an international grant program, and it has another application that can either be completed either electronically or on paper, and the following is a link to that application. Applications must be postmarked by October 15th of 2020. The Distinguished Club Treasure Award. In order to receive this award, you must complete a minimum of 75 service hours, submit club dues, attend club meetings and divisional council meetings, otherwise known as CCMs, coordinate and participate in all of the club or district fundraising activities, attend KCKC, the Key Club Kickoff Conference, Spring Zone Rally, SZR, or DCON, the District Education and Leadership Conference held every April, and participate with membership recruitment. This is a great tool to make sure that you are keeping track throughout the year, and applications will be available on the Florida Key Club website under awards and contests. Get to know the district treasurer. So for the 2019-2020 Key Club service year, Amir Lace-Wallet was the district treasurer. However, you can still use this email, treasurer@floridakeyclub.org, to contact our current district treasurer, which they will help you out with whatever you may need. The Governor's Project. So our immediate past district governor was Governor Star Dahady, and her Governor's Project was regarding the earth, and it had 3 parts: service, advocacy, and action, and it was called Generation Green. And again, to get an update on our more recent Governor's Project, feel free to contact your Lieutenant Governor. If you have any questions throughout this entire thing, please feel free to contact your district administrator, your Lieutenant Governor, your ZA, or your club advisor. We are all here for you, and we all want to make sure that you have a successful service year. Thank you for staying to the end of this video, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.